Good afternoon, everyone. Not been able to get out into the garden. As you can see, a lot of tidying up still to do, but I did started cutting away the old leaves on the hellebores, and I just needed to show you this hellebore. It's Helleborus hybridus. Ashwood nurseries haven't actually given it a name, but I thought I would show you it because it's gorgeous. And if I can show you the flower, look at that, what a beauty. I suppose if I went back to Ashwood Nurseries they would have it named now, but it was brand new a couple of years ago. It's just gorgeous, it's filling out and getting bushier this year. So I thought I'd come out. It's a beautiful day, blue sky, a wee bit chilly this morning, but as you'll soon hear the rest of them. I've got to cut back all the old leaves yet, and the snowdrops, the green leaf ones, snowdrops are all gone, and they really need to be divided and planted around the garden. But that's some of the hellebores, but I've not been able to get out because you'll soon hear my feet on the grass squelching. Maybe not, but it is squelchy. But things are starting to come to life. That's an Achillea down there, down here, and my snake's head fritillary starting to bloom. But it's just a mess. Just a mess. That's a beautiful one here as well, a yellow one. A yellow hellebore. Gorgeous, underneath the sambucus, which is starting to leaf out. Lots of hellebores there. I need to tidy it up so I can show off my hellebores. But it's been a lovely day, the sun's been out, but tomorrow it's going to rain again. Here's my pulmonaria, full bloom. I love it. It probably needs dividing, but I love the way it's thickened out like this, and I can see it from the kitchen window, so I don't want to touch it yet. And slowly but surely things are coming. Now this is a pussy willow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it because it doesn't do very well here. There you go. Yeah, things are budding. Female holly. This is a hawthorn. I just want it to grow up a bit more, and then I'll top it and hopefully it will bush out. So hawthorn. Sun's in my eyes. This is a osmanthus, and it got really hit by the heat wave last year and lost a lot of its leaves. But it's supposed to have a beautiful scent on it when it blooms. Ooh, we've got some buds on the tree peony. Two, three. These are foxgloves. Keep coming back. This is my Rebes or Ribes, which I love. Good for the bees. But as you can see, I'm just in the middle of up here because this is the driest part and I can work up here, so I've started clearing out this. My irises are looking really healthy. That's my quince. Had lots of fruit on it last year. Another pulmonaria. This is a bush, bush honeysuckle. It's a choicer, starting to put on blooms. But I'm working on this bed at the minute because there's a lot happening in this one. It's got a lot of activity as in growth. More hellebores at the top. These are cowslips. Right here. So I thought I'd show you, especially that hot hellebore down at the bottom of the garden. So I'm just finishing this bit off, and tidying it up. And I'll put some mulch down after I've tidied it all. I've got bark, or I do have some multi-purpose compost. But, you know, when we first moved in, this part of the garden was just solid clay. Now it's like butter. It's lovely to work in. And that's an azalea. This one. This is an azalea. Starting to bud out. It has orange blooms on it. So really, that's all I wanted to say so far. I mean, this is me. Got my stuff ready. My bits that I need. That's my bird food bin in there. With the winds that we had, the bird box is a bit of a mess. That's epimediums. I've got to cut the leaves back just like you do with the hellebores, so it can show off the blooms, because the blooms get hidden in all these leaves. So you cut these leaves back because there's new growth underneath, so you can see the blooms just like you do with the hellebores. Rose looking very healthy. Yeah. This is a euphorbia. Another little this is an azalea. Funny how you keep forgetting. Yeah, it is an azalea. It has little red blooms on it. Camellia at the back. But I just can't, it's the ground. Sorry for my shadow. But the ground is still sodden, it's soaking wet. Oh, there's a cat, look. There it goes. Ooh. Do you know what he catches? He doesn't catch birds. His name's Toby. He's next door's cat. But he heads to the garden to the left and catches frogs. and you see him coming through that garden, running across ours and into this one next door with frogs in its mouth. So I'm sure the owner is happy to have that gift. Oh dear, he's so chuffed with himself. When you see him, he's like, look at what I've got. I've got a frog. You ever heard of that? A cat that doesn't bother with birds, but loves catching frogs. Which is a shame because we need the frogs. They sort the slugs and that out. But yeah, it's a beautiful night. I love the shadow of the oak tree on the grass. And me. There's me. But yeah, so today I tidied up my shed. It was a mess, a shed up there, because it was just a mess. And now I can actually walk on the floor and not have any problem cutting or hitting my head on something. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you the next time. No sign of anything building a nest in any of the nest box this year. Don't know why. Don't know why. And there's my Verbena bonariensis. I left all the old seed heads on, and we've had the goldfinches on it. But I will cut that back. I might even cut it back tonight because it needs a good chopping. The viburnum, it bloomed winter, December through to, I think it was the end of January, beginning of February. They were lovely. So now it's just filling out with its leaves. And my cherry blossom, well, it's not, it's a cherry plum. It's actually my daughter's tree, and it always comes out in bloom on my birthday. But I want it to grow a bit more, and then when it finishes blooming, I'll just give it a quick prune, clear out the dead wood and try and shape it a bit. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. On daffies, I planted daffies last year. Don't look at this because I've got to sort this out next. I planted daffies last year. And look at that. They've all came out. These are tete-a-tete daffodils. I don't like the tall daffodils. I just like the little short ones. So this is tete-a-tete. And what I did is I put 5 bulbs in one hole. So they're sort of bunched like this. It's lovely. St John's wort with all its new growth. That's the red coloured leaves. That's all the new growth. And that got hammered last year with the heat, but everything's bounced back. It's great. I see a lot of seedlings from the hellebores right here. That's the little seedlings. And I'm trying to think, I might pot some of these up. You know, let them grow on for a year or two in some pots. I'm hoping it's this one. I'm hoping it's this hellebore that's seeded around. It looks like it because it's the little seedlings are everywhere. Yeah. Got to sort lots out. These pallets are for a compost bin that I want to put in this corner. Right, there you go. Gonna let yous go. And this time, I'll see you and speak to you later. Bye.